Hello, hello. Here we are, Galveston Island KOA. Easy back into where we're at. We just swung down there and pretty much went straight back. Of course, they escorted us here and, you know, helped us back in if we need it. But Amber's like, I got this. You're good to go. So it's a little windy right now. Not sure if we'll end up putting out any awnings and or anything like that, or even our moonshade, because this side, you can probably hear it now. But in case I wanted to use it, I do have these set up, filled them with water, ready to go. So if I put out, I can put that on the base to help hold it in place. Yeah, we're scanning for channels over the antenna, and we are sitting at 120 right now. That's a lot for the antenna versus their cable who got 12. Interesting. Well, finally we're going to get around to checking out the pool, probably the lazy river, one of the two. Time to swim. Lazy river was nice. A little warm, but it felt pretty good. Got in that. We didn't do the pool. Everything was really busy right now. I think a lot of people who came in today kind of went and headed up to the water. We'll hit it up again another time. We're here for 7 nights, so it's gonna be glorious. Well, we tried a new recipe. There were frozen tortellinis and some sausage. But I think what we need to do next time is, before putting the sausage on, it said sausage first, then tortellini. I think we'll do the tortellini first, get that going since it's frozen, then add everything else. We'll see how it tastes. Man, it's been a nice night out. Oh, it's coming, my neighbor. Speaking of neighbors, we're gonna go visit the other neighbors. Heading over their site. The parrots, the Noonie and the Jopa. Ew, good morning. Oh, windy today, not too bad. But go back here. Got my new hat. Think it's appropriate there. Yeah. Picked it up yesterday. Needed a new one. Mine's were looking not so good. I gotta measure this outside window here because our cover keeps falling. Velcro's bad. Hear that? Or go get new sticky Velcro. That might work too. Yeah, I filled these up yesterday. This is the weights that I was gonna use for our moon shade, but it looks like they have a leak. I don't know if there's a small hole in them or because I had them on their side and they were coming out the lid. I don't know. We barely ever use them, if maybe once or twice. I don't think I have showed you this. I think that's the Wi-Fi extender, but don't worry, their Wi-Fi is horrible. There's like barely a signal for us. There's a light on the other side of this. It didn't really affect our RV at all though, so that was good. Yep, that's our moon shade up against the RV. I'm curious if this is gonna work. I did write to the company, waiting to hear back from them if that's okay. I did tie it down with some bungees on the bottom there, up against part of the framing of the trailer. So I assume it's gonna help because the heat's gonna hit that instead of the wall. So we'll see how it works. And here's a good overview of the sites and the layout. Of course, you can probably use the Google Maps to see the layout. And then right below me, we're on the deck of the next to the office here, and right below me, I'll have to show you, I got set up for some some outdoor activities. Upper deck here overlooks the nice pool. So this is a nice little area. Last night they were playing the game up here too, so. And then around the corner is the bathrooms and the laundry room. And backside there's your cabins. That's your lazy river over there. Well, that's what we got in yesterday. And then there's more sites in the back there. I don't know if those are more reserved for full time or not. I'd have to ask. And then the pool is right by the office. So see, they have it set up for cornhole here. It would be nice if maybe they would put some fans, and maybe that's what that's for, but help circulate some air if they can put some fans down here. It'd be really nice. And there's your firewood. Unfortunately, there are no fire pits at the sites. You have to bring your own in. Yeah, here's a shot of the lazy river. It's not too big, but definitely it's nice to have. And then what I like is they have nice layer here too. You can put your stuff, keep it up out of the sun, bring some food up if you want to eat and have it during the day here. Went into town with my folks, grabbed a Velcro for that. I want to try to put a new one on there. Maybe it'll stay. I think Amber's down at the pool, so I'm gonna head that way and get my sunscreen. It looks like a storm might be coming in. You can hear the thunder. So I've been going back and forth between swimming and back to the RV, tucking things away and pulling awnings in and all that good stuff. I've been playing around with this for a while. Let's see how that goes. Oh, here comes a good gust of wind. Because what happens when I tuck it up underneath there, it slides up and makes that a little bit looser, and then that wind just catches it right. And so got the weights out. I think if those can stay upright, they won't leak. So I kind of smushed them up against the tire there for some extra support, and then wrap the bungee around each one to help hold that in place. And I think that'll kind of help hold that secure, even though there's no sun right now. It's interesting watching this storm roll through. They did close the pool because of all the thunder, but looks like it's pretty heavy downpour there. I just don't know how far. I don't know, what is that, northeast of us? I don't know how heavy downpour that is.
South?
Huh?
Isn't that to the south?
No, the south's the other way. South is that way.
Oh.
Yeah. That way's
Clearly
north.
I'm confused.
Yeah. I don't remember what Amber said, but tonight is the night that the moon is the lowest is going to be for every like 18 and a half years or something. Right around this time, which is sunset. And it is pretty low. We were over at my parents' site after watching, well, Amber and I were trying to watch the Indiana game, but they were not doing well, so we stopped watching. So I went over to my parents' site and we got eaten alive. I probably got about 15 mosquito bites. And no clue what this is. And good morning. It's a nice breezy day. But we're hanging out across the way with my mama. But not dad, he inside. I already had taken this down. It was flapping a lot, making a lot of noise, so we decided to just go ahead and take it down. But I did add a couple of our extra ones that we have that I bought to use on the door to keep it open. I'm gonna go over here where it's not windy. So then on the sides, that helps hold it down a little bit. It helped. It wasn't as bad this morning. I wish I would have thought of that last night. But right now, we got ourselves biscuits going on here, and over at the parents, my mom is making sausage and gravy, so we're gonna do some biscuits and gravy today. Biscuits round one is done. I think in the air fryer I kind of got them cooked through. I don't know, I had it pretty set high on the top and they browned real fast, and then I had a hard time flipping them. They were sticking to the paper, so sprayed the paper for this one. See if that works. Gonna get some rain again, I believe. Storm's coming in. Heard thunder a couple times, so I'm just hoping it holds off until the biscuits are done. I'm on the last batch. Why not get a round of pickleball in between the rain? Oh, well, the pool's back open again. It's been open, close because of the rain. So we're gonna go chill in that lazy river before they close it again with the rain that's gonna come. Hasn't really been much going on today. Just kind of been vegging around here. It's definitely quiet during the weekdays. A lot of empty sites. So definitely look at it. I really have been liking it. Lots to do for kids. They still haven't done. I guess I haven't gone over that jump pillow thing. There's a jump pillow, but it's over by the playground. this is one nasty storm coming through this morning. Hasn't been a lot of rain, but definitely a lot of thunder and lightning. Well, it's been a lazy day of nothing but sitting inside because it's been raining the whole day. So it's nice for once. We can now enjoy the afternoon if we wanted to. It's all cleared up. So I don't know. We'll see if they open the pools. If they do, it will probably be cold. Tonight we're gonna make quesadilla cheeseburgers. So Amber's browning the meat, got the Blackstone ready to go. So when that's done, get going on them quesadillas. Let's get these on the griddle. I think Amber's right. This is not gonna fill up our family. Woo-wee. Cooks up fast, baby. All right, time to chill by their fire. Oh yeah, we can see the rainbow. It's starting to rain again, actually. Some sprinkles. And the sunset's on a crazy weather today, but definitely a beautiful night tonight. Well worth it. Good morning. It's already 10:20, but decided to get that moonshade put back up. Empty the tanks a couple times already just to be safe, but we need to keep that sun off this side before it gets over here. The train museum's in the Strand, but don't park. The parking lot next to it's like $30. There's parking lot on the street. We found one down the road, a couple hours. So I can always go back out, move somewhere else. We'll see how it goes. didn't do a whole lot, I guess, today. Started to record, but we did go down. We saw the train museum, but we did go, come back. Amber and I and the boys, we went to the coast, the Gulf. What do you want to call it? Gulf of America or Gulf of Mexico, whatever you call it. Went to that, came back. We sat around here in the lazy river, had a good time. Now we're getting ready to cook dinner. Pulled pork again tonight. Kids, I think, are going to do theirs on whether they want to do a sandwich or on top of like waffle fries. And then I think we're going to do ours on our veggie fries. We don't load that much, but that's what happens when you put it in a bag and freeze it. So it'll freshen up real soon. Aha! I told you. Look at that. Loosens up just fine. Well, there's the end product. Got our cauliflower tots, some cheese, some pork, some barbecue. Good stuff. Hey, good morning. I know, shocker, it's raining again today. It's rained almost every day this week. It'll clear up though. Oh man, that was a storm. Still storming. You can see over at my parents'. I know, I am a dork. I am a dork and you love me. Winds are going. We felt it a little bit on our slide. And then our supports, they've hummed a few times. But the kicker is the table. It stayed upright for quite a while until the wind shifted. And then it blew over.
Okay, we're gonna make homemade ice cream. We're gonna change up the recipe slightly because there are 7 of us. And we're gonna hope it fits in the machine. So, normal recipe and calls for 2 cups of heavy whipping cream, 1 cup of whole milk, which we do 1%, and half a cup of sugar. And then we are choosing to make it Oreo flavored. Now it also calls for vanilla, however we use our skinny mixes, and this one is chocolate salted pretzel. That's what the boys suggested, so that's what we're gonna do. We are going to mix it up.
Hey?
Yep. Okay, 2 cups heavy whipping cream. Keep going, girl. Okay, one more. This is gonna be 1 cup of milk. Give me your cup. The long hair. Okay, good.
That's not good.
And then we're gonna add some skinny mix. Okay, dabbity dab. Let's go. That's good. Okay, time to mix it up. Yep, we got the sugar in there. We got to mix it all together. Okay, we use the Pampered Chef ice cream maker. We just pulled the base out of the freezer. It says use it at least 24 hours. We're going to turn it on. It needs to go for 20 minutes.
So are you guys just making ice cream right now? Is that what
Yes, Roman, we're making ice cream. Okay, pour it in, Viola. We're gonna pour it all in, and then we will not add the cookies until the very end, about the last 5 minutes. That way they don't get soggy, and believe it or not, they actually stay pretty crispy. I'm pretty impressed. Okay, so now it's all mixed up. Time to put it back in the freezer. And after we froze it, this is what we got. Xander's is ready to go. A little Oreo topping on the top. Time to eat.
Looks like a lot of people kind of leaving because Sunday, so the weekend people are gone. We've been here. Tomorrow will be day 7, so we'll leave tomorrow. My parents already took off. They wanted to get through Houston and Dallas without any traffic issues. We're gonna go downtown. Well, we are downtown to check out the arcade.
Okay.
Axe throwing place. Well, just the arcade part. So do be warned, as like the train, there are other places. You can park closer down here, but then you gotta get on and pay because it's Monday through Sunday, you could get towed if you don't pay. But we parked in the 2 hour, kind of like where we did the train yard. Took a walk, 7-minute walk.
Take those stand up here. Ouija.
Not impressed. Don't waste your time. Well, I found the Greetings to Galveston sign. Oh, now this is what I'm talking about. Kings. This is gonna be a definite must hang out at. One of our favorite breweries here. This is Galveston Island Brewery. Nice little playground. This used to be all fields, and used to have stadium seating over there. But I got some good stuff here. Looks like our neighbor here is kind of doing something smart. They must be really close because I think they're now leaving. He's got everything hooked up. He turned his truck on. They put everything away. But it's actually smart. Do a whole day. Then you got the whole day to swim, pool, whatever you want, beach, whatever. And then leave, especially if you're an hour or two drive away. That's a good idea. Man, tearing down, I got attacked by fire ants. Oh, it was bad. So be mindful of that. I think it was that bad. I looked down and they were just all over my foot. Oy, it itches so bad. Well, there you go. Whoo, all that steam. Oh. We're doing, those are ground turkey for us that Amber found online. Some cheese in there, some spinach. Roman is going to help himself to those. Those are our regular burgers we normally do. Well, proud baby. Look at that. Cooking up really good, babe. Ooh, look at them turkey burgers. And surprise. Good fries. Last night, so figured come enjoy the fire pit again. Love this community fire pit. They light it up every night. Looks like we got some rain to the north there. But hopefully it'll hold off. Good thing we have everything packed away already at the trailer.